movie fans. Happy Halloween, everybody. Such a fun and exciting time of the year. Here to talk to you about really the only Halloween movie out there right now that's, good for a family to go and watch. So this might be one worth checking out. It's called The Addams Family. So far it hasn't won over the critics. Only like a 41% on Rotten Tomatoes. The audience score though is at a 70%, so basically it's an enjoyable movie from what we're getting. Box office hasn't generated a whole lot of success either. About 75 million, which I think we were all kind of expecting to be a pretty modest box office, not to really reach the heights of like a Hotel Transylvania, but it's doing okay that way, I'm sure. Probably right about where MGM was expecting. But to hear some thoughts on this, we're going to first check into Rocky's Corner. Here we go.
Hey guys, it's Rocky's Corner, and I'm here to say my thoughts of what I thought about The Addams Family, which was a movie that I actually liked pretty well. I think the first thing I like to say about it is that it was very cute in a grotesque kind of way. And what I mean by that is that it was fun, it was cute. I liked how they showed how the Addams Family lived their lives, but it was grotesque. It's the Addams Family, obviously, but there were times where I was like, oh, that's really gross. It was fun gross. There was nothing violent, there was nothing vulgar, there was nothing really gruesome, but it was a little grotesque, but it was done very cutely.
Fire in the hole! Yes!
You sunk my battleship!
Well done, Pugsley!
One thing I really liked was the central theme. Whenever I see a central theme in a movie, I always know that they did a pretty good job. And the central theme was to accept others when they're different, especially they focused on the family, which really made it a nice, uplifting movie that kind of motivated me, So that was really good. A couple things is, mentioning the grotesque part, I would just consider that when thinking about who to watch it. Like I said, it's not terrible, it's not bad at all. It's just, it's the Addams Family. So just keep that in mind as you're thinking of who in your family you want to watch it. And one thing that I really thought, this actually happens with a lot of cartoons, that it felt very Despicable Me, in the sense of the animation looked very Despicable Me, the way that they showed the humor was very Despicable Me, and I feel like a lot of cartoons these days are doing that. Like if you saw The Grinch last year, it feels very Despicable Me as well. So just to keep that in mind. But overall, I liked it. It was good. It was fun. I would probably buy it. I wouldn't watch it all the time. So, yeah, there's my take.
All right. Thank you, Rocky. Appreciate you weighing in on that, and glad that you enjoyed Addams Family as well. We definitely did, and I think the phrase that I would use to accurately describe the movie was delightfully dark. It still does, like you were saying there, like Rocky was saying, keep that Addams Family feel and quality to it. So there is a lot of dark themes and a lot of, kind of dark thing going on there, but they definitely kept it kid friendly. So delightfully dark is how I like to describe it. Our family really had a pretty good time with it. I think the younger kids actually enjoyed it more than the older kids did. My youngest is 5, and I remember trying to explain to her what the humor was about in the movie. It was kind of funny to have to explain that to a 5-year-old. But I really did love that they kept the Addams Family style of humor there, which I explained to her is kind of just like the opposite, just like when Morticia comes out, she opens the windows and it's like all stormy and crazy outside, and she says,
"What a lovely morning."
Kind of opposite of what you would expect. And that's kind of the humor that's packed in throughout the movie to just, be the Addams Family, really. The creepy and the kooky was all there for it. So that's pretty fun. There are also some good puns in there, play on words that Addams Family's always been good at and known for. So I enjoyed that was there. One thing that we didn't like, and even my kids noticed, was that animation style. We didn't quite love that. Didn't feel like it gave the characters really their best portrayal. So that was something that we weren't thrilled with, but still had a pretty fun time with it. So good for it that way. I think our favorite character, the winner of the movie for us, was Lurch. Big ol' zombie butler dude. Lurch was just such a fun part of it, and really I thought the movie kicked off pretty great. They do, not trying to give any spoilers, but they do show a little bit of backstory to how the Addams Family comes together. It was done pretty quick, but I thought that was nice. And then I loved that the movie isn't just a repeat of a storyline that we already had in the previous movies, back in the day. So pretty awesome, great time with it. Hope you guys will get out there, check it out, that you'll enjoy it too, just to know that it's just a fun, kooky time with a delightfully dark animated film. So that's my thoughts on it, everybody. Thanks for checking it out. Happy Halloween.